Good morning, Finnian. Hello, handsome man. All right, this is our third try. Eating some food. I would like you to work hard on this, would you? Because people are starting to think I'm just kidding and I just don't feed you at all, huh? And that would not be good. No, that would be the worst. Okay. Folded towel. And then, I think maybe like that. Folded towel and dish. All right, Finnian, I'm coming to get you. Don't worry. Come on. Come here, buddy. Yeah. All right. Here you are. Are you ready? You look ready. Look at these yummy worms, would you? Oh, good boy. Good job, Finny. I know, 2 and 3 at a time, huh? I know, good job, Finnian. See, guys, when it works, it really works. And then sometimes, as you've seen in the other 2 videos, he could literally care less. Yeah. But when he gets down to here, where he can't really reach them as well, then I have to go like that. All right, Finny, go for it. And he goes, oh, okay, thanks. Yeah, get that yummy one. Yeah, it's chewy, chewy goodness. But what I've noticed about him is, if I don't set it up properly, I know, Finnian, you're gonna eat these yummy ones over here, look. So many, look. If I don't set it up correctly, and he has to try to reach for them, or he tries to reach for them more than twice, he will give up. He doesn't want to have to come at it that many times, and he doesn't want to fail at his attempt to try to grab them. I don't know what the issue is with that. I imagine it's just that frustrating. So I tried to set him up for success from the beginning. See, now he's probably had all he wants. I don't know, he's looking at a couple. Here, Bubba. He is also difficult. He will not eat dubia roaches. He will not eat crickets. It took me a while to kind of figure out what must be going on here. I think he just flat out refuses to eat anything he has to chase. I think it's probably too much for him to chase feeders and then try to eat them. It's like, you know, he only devotes X amount of energy, and when it's done, it's done. Are you finished, Finnian? Well, let's see how you did. All right, let me see. There were 20 in there. Or, wait a minute, there were 22 in there. So, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's just about right. 12 is a normal amount of feeders for Finn in a sitting. And he thinks nothing of plowing through them, which he did. So, excellent job, Finn. Good boy, buddy. Yes, now people can believe me when I say he really does eat. Just doesn't seem like it, but he does. Oh, an escapee. Let's put him in there. All right. What is going on with these 2 toes? They were up in the stratosphere for some reason. All right. And then if you want to, look. Fresh greens for you for today, Finnian. I usually try to push his greens up and over to the front so it's not hard for him if he wants to drag himself over there and eat some. So, but yeah. And that is how you demolish 12 worms in about 30 seconds. Huh, handsome? You are so handsome. Yes, you are. Good job eating today, Finnian. Yep, you did a very nice job. He also had his bath today. Did very nicely. Took a long drink of water, which he does most days when he has his bath. Yeah, and then just, you know, sat there and contemplated life. So yeah, he's doing really well. And that is how you feed a dragon with special needs, at least if this is the issue. If you have other types of issues and other types of things, now there are some dragons that have problems with their arms, whether that's an injury or more likely metabolic bone disease, that, you know, don't have the ability to sit themselves up even as high as Finn can. So in that situation, I would use a plate, a sturdy plate that was just flat on the bottom, and I'd put their food on there, and then I just would know that I would have to corral it as it was trying to leave, and you know, give it to them low enough down where they don't have to, hi buddy, where they don't have to be struggling to eat it. So, you know, you just have to modify things in accordance with your dragon and what their needs specifically are. You know, sometimes you have to get really creative, because some of these dragons, especially those of you that rescue like I do, you know, some of them really, really, really have challenges. So, you know, Finn used to have a 2-story enclosure and he loved it when he was younger. And when it became obvious that that wasn't going to be functional anymore, and that in fact it was dangerous and he could have really hurt himself, then we went to 1 story. So like his basking spot, yeah, used to have this in it, but he can no longer climb up there safely. Now, that doesn't mean he doesn't like this hide. He loves it. He'll get in there and stay in there when he's fed up with everything, and stay in there a couple days and then come out and go, okay, I'm ready to eat. But climbing on the top of it, no. But that's nice and soft over there. There is a little, like a turtle platform underneath it, so it's a little bit off the ground, not too much. And so then I had to get a higher bulb, a higher wattage bulb, so that I could maintain his basking temperature. Which for him wasn't too hard, because Finn is, you know, he likes his basking spot between 99 and 101. So that wasn't too hard to achieve. If it's over 101, he doesn't stay in it, or he lays down next to it because he doesn't want it that warm. And if it's cooler than that, then he stays there and doesn't move all day. So he's pretty good at communicating. He lets you know what it is he's trying to figure out. And he does it because he's the man, the myth, the dragon. Yes, he is. He's Mr. Finnian. I know. I didn't even give you your good morning song today, Finnian. I'm sorry. I know you're mad. But I had stuff I had to do this morning. I couldn't do it. So, 2 songs tonight, okay? You know you're my guy. You'll always be my guy, Finnian. It's okay. I know. You can be mad at me if you want. It's okay. But you can see that, you know, he has to work hard to get where he wants to go. Even on the top of his log is a lot. It's a lot of exercise for him. And I do help him a lot, but I don't want to help him all the time. Because what I don't want to happen, especially if the day ever comes when we actually get this mobility cart, it's taking forever, but if that comes, what I don't want is for his muscles to atrophy in the front, so that he doesn't have the ability to use his arms much better than his legs, because what a tragedy that would be. So, you know, I do maintain his safety. Like, he doesn't get to go any place where there's going to be potential predators. Hi, buddy. You can come out if you want to hang with me for a minute. That's okay. You know, there are a few strays around here. Some cats and, you know, some coyotes that wander through and, you know, that kind of stuff. We live by a wooded area, so that happens. And there are lots and lots of hawks. So, you know, he's never unsupervised, especially when he's out of his enclosure. You know, you have to just know that when you have a dragon, or any animal really, but especially a dragon with special needs, they can't protect themselves. All of the things they would normally do in the wild, you know, puff up and poke them with their spikes and then run to a rock crevice or under a bush. Yeah, he has no ability to do that when he's only got use of 2 of his legs all the time and only 4 of his legs sometimes. So I don't allow him to be in that situation. Nope. He goes out and he plays with me. You know, but he's also the one because I can trust him. So he goes out into the world with me more than any of the others. So, you know, he has fans everywhere we go. If I show up with him, or if I show up, let's say if I show up without him, even to the nail salon, oh my God,
Hey.
It is a very serious thing because everybody's like, where's Finn? Oh, and hello to you too. I'm like, well, thanks, geez. Or if I'm at the pharmacy, everybody wants to know where he is because he's a cool dude. He really is. And he's very tolerant of everybody. He likes people. There are some dragons that just innately just aren't that fond of people. I mean, really, it's an unusual thing. They shouldn't be that fond of us. So when you come up with a dragon who's really great, like Finn, or that's been really, really socialized and they do like people, ooh, consider yourself so lucky. But I also want to make sure, since, you know, he's availed himself of all of the types of dragon behavior that allow him to be out in the world, I want him to do that and to enjoy his life. So his level of enrichment is he gets to do more traveling and go to more places and see more people. Yeah. And, you know, we have sunshine out here in Southern California 90% of the time. So he can be out of his enclosure for a long time and it's fine. I do take his dropper bottle of water. Yeah. And I do take some greens. And if I go out to eat or something, there are a couple of places here in our town that have patio seating that allow animals. And I think when they said they allowed animals, they were thinking dogs. But hey, guess what? I take my dragon. Yeah, they don't dare discriminate against him because, you know, I'd have to say something. So anyway, he goes out and, you know, there's a piece of parsley on my plate or he sees something he wants to try, then I let him try it. He has found out that there are some things that taste pretty darn good. Yeah. So, yeah, he's a great boy. He is an 8-year-old master. Yes, he is. Okay, guys. Well, hope everybody has a great day. Yeah, Finn's like, bye, guys. See ya. And we will check in with you again. For everybody that has made it a point of getting on the rolls for USARK or USARK Florida or both, thank you so much. We really appreciate that you did that. We got to stop these kind of horrible things from happening to our scale babies, that's for sure. And if you're interested, you can go on the day of, which is May 10th and 11th. You can go on the website. I know you're irritated. Which of the floridachannel.com, and they're going to be televising the entire meeting from stem to stern. If you can't make the whole thing, and probably most of us can't make the whole thing, the very beginning in the morning and the end of the day in the afternoon are going to be the most important, because that's when they're going to have the question and answer period will be at the end. And in the morning, they're going to spend some time discussing the latest atrocities that happened with Fish and Wildlife Commission. So again, May 10th and 11th, if you can go to Florida or you happen to be in the Miami area, I encourage you to go in person and see what's said. Hopefully there will be quite a representation of people from the reptile community. I hope so. I mean, if we can't band together over this, I don't know what else to say. I mean, he is, hi baby. I know, sweetheart. I wish I could hold you all day, but I can't. Hopefully we will be able to have enough showing where they realize that, you know what, this affects more people than you think. And even people that are not fond of snakes. I am not fond of snakes, but you know, even those of us that have dragons, or monitor lizards or whatever else you might have, we understand that you can't just take an animal because you don't like the way it looks or it scares you or it makes you uncomfortable and put a spike through its head. Like, that's not an acceptable thing to do. And I think if they had done the exact same thing to a cat or a dog or a hedgehog or a rabbit, there would have been outrage to spare. So, thank you all for everything that you're doing to support USARK. It's more important now than ever. And I hope you have a great day, and we will check in with you guys later. All right, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.